My name is Carrie.
And my name is Lorelai.
I am the busy mother of soon-to-be 5.
I'm the busy oldest daughter of soon-to-be 5.
And one of the ways that we like to spend time together is by cooking together in the kitchen. So that's what we're going to do for you today. And we're going to do a special recipe with a focus on veggies. Lorelai has a younger sister and 2 younger brothers, and the brothers can be a little veggie picky. So we love making recipes where we sneak lots of veggies in a way that you wouldn't even notice. So what are we making today?
Cheesy burger bake.
We are making cheesy burger bake.
Oh, Farmer Delilah!
And a microphone.
Hello, everybody.
This is my 8-year-old Delilah, and she is bringing us the veggies because
I want to be a farmer, and I wanted to be a farmer for almost 3 years.
it's true. My little girl has wanted to be a farmer since she was 6. This year she actually had her first plot in our community garden. Here, let me help you with that. So what did you bring us today?
I got summer squash.
Butternut.
Butternut squash, zucchini, summer squash, eggplant, jalapeno, onion, scallion, and banana pepper.
Very good. We will use almost all of this. Thank you so much.
Cauliflower is for our next recipe.
That's
Fun fact. Fun fact. We're going to slice up the jalapeno really thin so you can't taste, so you could only get a hint of spice.
That is right. Thank you, Delilah. All right, so those are the veggies, and we're gonna really use everything except the cauliflower and the butternut today. So as you can see, there are lots and lots of veggies going into this. Ready to get started? Hands are clean? Okay, so then we're gonna start by chopping up some of our veggies. Wait, knife check. Let me see how you hold it. Very good. And your fingers? Curly, bear claw. Okay, you can go ahead and start chopping the zucchini. While she's doing that, I'm just gonna start preheating a skillet. All right, so as she's cutting, I kind of want to explain our veggies are in 2 categories. Category 1 are our more porous veggies. They're kind of spongy. And our category 2 is our aromatics. We're doing the spongy veggies first. And that's the zucchinis, the summer squash, and the eggplant. Mushrooms are also really a good example of a veggie in that category. If you guys are mushroom people, you can throw those in as well. The purpose of these veggies is their texture. As we sear them down, the water is going to cook out, and that sponginess is going to condense and provide a kind of meaty bite. So between that meatier texture and all of the flavors that they're going to absorb from the other ingredients in the pot, you're barely even going to notice them. All right, can I help? No? Okay, I cannot help. That is fine. All right, let's start getting these veggies in here. I'm going to grab one of these, and we're going to do a test throw, see if we get a sizzle. Ooh, I just saw some wisps of smoke, so we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Got a little sizzling, a little bubbling in there. So let's pack throw all these veggies in. Ready? Not yet on the spices. So we've got 1 eggplant, a zucchini, and a summer squash. Now, they vary in size, so you can definitely, gauge. But you want a nice big full pan like this, and we're just going to spread it out till it's really even and has a lot of contact with the pan, as much as we can anyway. And then the important thing is to leave it alone. We're also not going to add any salt, because what we really want to do here is get a good sear and let the water steam out on its own. If we added salt now, it would pull the water too fast. It would actually break down the cell walls. And instead of having those nice meaty little chunks, we would have mush. Can you start cutting? Yeah, let's start cutting aromatics. So how about you cut an onion for me? No. fine. You go ahead and cut the banana pepper. I'll cut the jalapeno. I had a feeling you weren't going to want to cut onions, so I pre-cut some of those off screen. All right. Now, we're using banana peppers. You could use like the Hungarian long peppers, pepperoncini, something like that. Something not too hot, just has like a little bit of a kick. Since it's not too spicy, we're not even gonna worry about removing the ribs or the seeds. Those are fine. You can just cut that in half and then just chop, 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 chop. On the other hand, I'm gonna do this jalapeno, which is a lot spicier. So, not only am I gonna cut it up really fine, like Delilah said, so that nobody bites into a really hot jalapeno bite, we're also gonna remove these seeds and ribs. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my jalapenos. When you're done chopping your peppers, you can add those as well. Let's see how our spongy vegetables are doing. They smell good. All right. Oh no! Yep, be careful when you're turning. Done now. Oh, but there we go. I hope you guys see like this like really pretty browning that we're getting on the bottom of these. And you may also notice, you may not yet, it's still a little early in the game, that the pan's not quite as full. See, all of that beautiful steam coming up is just water leaving the vegetables.
Mama. Not yet.
Not yet. All right. So I'm checking the pan still looks pretty good. Like I said, these are very spongy, so they sometimes soak up all of that oil. So if you find that your pan is getting a little too dry, you can always add a little bit more. All right, and then we're gonna leave these alone until we have a proper brown all the way around. That could take a few minutes. Okay, there we go. You can see everything is nice and brown, but it's still overall, it's holding most of its shape. You can also see how much it's reduced. This is where we want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour these back into a container for just a little bit. We'll reintroduce them into the pan in a few minutes. And now we're gonna sweat down our aromatics. Yeah, actually, Lorelai, if you wanna start grating the cheese, that would be great. Perfect. Keep your fingers really steer clear of those holes, but you are doing a wonderful job. That is 1/2 pound of cheddar cheese. That's going to give us about 2 cups. You really, really do want to take the time to grate it yourself. Let me know if you get tired, honey. While she's doing that, I'm coming back to the pan. A little bit more oil, and these aromatics are going to go in. And these ones, we can go ahead. Now we're gonna add some salt because this time we wanna pull the water out. We just wanna, we want the water to come out of these so that they cook down faster. These can cook down. You want them to get really tender and kind of melt away. So we're just gonna let them just start to get translucent, and then we'll add the hamburger. But before we do that, this is where I'm gonna add our spices. Here we go. We have a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/2 tablespoon of chili powder, not cayenne. Cayenne is way spicier. This just, again, has a little bit of a kick. About 1/2 tablespoon of black pepper. Just a pinch of red pepper flakes. You can definitely omit them if you don't like spicy. We already have the jalapeno and the banana peppers going on. And this is a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. That also isn't absolutely necessary. I like it because of the color it adds, as well as a ton of health benefits. Turmeric is like one of those new superfoods. So we're gonna put them in with the oil so that those flavors can bloom. The whole thing of cheese, sweetie. Oh my gosh, that already hit my nose and it smells amazing. All right, you just sort of chop this up. Brown it really well and get everything really well mixed. Once this starts to brown, I'll go ahead and add my other veggies. I don't want to do that yet because they have too much moisture and will definitely get in the way of the browning. All right, hon, do you want me to finish up? You're getting pretty close to the end and I'm worried about your fingers. All right, then why don't we try it this way? Do like a flat palm, almost like when you're feeding a horse. Just keep your fingers like away from it. There, I think we're good. Good job. Oh, look at that, you did great. All right, can you do me a favor? Can you open and drain these beans for me really well? And I will do the tomatoes. So Lorelai is gonna, when she does her beans, she's gonna drain out all of the liquid. We don't want any of that. And I'm gonna get rid of all the liquid in my tomatoes as well, but I don't want to lose it because it's really good stuff. It's just more moisture than we need for our recipe. Yep, just pour it in there. So I'm keeping it in the container because then I can add this to chicken broth or spaghetti sauce or really anytime I want to get like a flavor boost out of my liquid. All right, give those a little rinse and then just shake them up. All right, I think we're good. In go the beans. All right, give them just one last little shake, get all the excess water out. I'll throw in the tomatoes. Oh, come on, there we go. Tomatoes are in. Go for it. Black beans are in. Do you want to give it a stir?
No.
No? Okay. You just like cutting and stealing beans.
That's my finger spicy.
I don't know. Wash your hands. Oh, your finger's spicy because you're eating peppers, silly. Wash your hands. We are just about done. Time to add our meaty veggies back in here. And then Lorelai, do you want to very carefully fold
Daddy stole cheese.
Daddy stole cheese. Okay, Lorelai, do you want to grab just like a handful of cheese? Not too much. And very carefully bring it in here.
Make it flat.
Make it flat. There you go. Go ahead. All right, and we're gonna salt one more time very lightly because we already salted in the beginning, but we do want to get some salt on the meat. And we're gonna add our herbs. We didn't add those in the beginning with the other spices because herbs will burn. So we've got some oregano. I like to do like, I don't know, I'm about a teaspoon kind of person. Whatever like tastes good to you. And probably a tablespoon. Are you stealing cheese now? Cheesy family. And about a tablespoon. No, not a cheesy family.
No.
Liar.
No, Grammy's a cheesy.
Oh, yeah, well, Grammy
and Haven are a cheesy holiday.
They are. Haven's the baby, and well, Grammy's the Grammy, and they are cheese fiends. All right, and we're adding just a little bit of cheese because it's going to help bind, and it's going to turn all that liquid. It's going to kind of make it saucy. What are you doing? You taste testing? How's it taste?
Taste on thing.
There
you go. Taste test.
How was it? Good?
It has a little, it's like a little too flavorful.
It's a little too flavorful?
Yeah.
Don't hear that too often. Well, let's see what happens once it's had some...
It's like lots and lots of flavor. It needs like a creaminess, which I think the cheese would do nicely with.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and pour that on top.
The cheese?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep sealing?
Yeah, only without the stealing part. Okay, all around. Good job. Look how much coverage we get from just less than half a pound, because some got mixed in and some got hijacked. Again. All right, well, that's the cheese, and it's time to go in the oven. And it has already been preheated to 350, and it's only gonna go in there, guys, like a few minutes, like 10-15 minutes, because everything is just about done cooking. So really, we're just waiting for the last little bit of the hamburger to cook through, the flavors to marry, and the top to get all bubbly. Hey, I think it's been enough time. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Ready?
Mama, Java.
Oh, look at this. Golden and bubbly and amazing.
Lava here. Caution, hot lava.
Oh, you know what? That's brand new. I think it still has the paper on it. Shaky cheese.
Give me them. Yes, go all
right.
out.
Okay, Miss Opinionated. All right, and then I'm gonna top it. I think that looks good. I'm gonna just top it with a little bit of fresh scallion, some fresh chopped parsley. You want to do it? Okay, go ahead. Add a little pinch. Save some. A little bit of fresh chopped parsley would have also probably been good, but I didn't think of it. Whoops.
Got some ground parsley.
Okay, so then we're gonna let this sit just like a minute, because otherwise it's gonna be like lava.
All right, it seems set.
All right, let's
Dig in.
let's dig in. All right.
How good does that look?
That, right? Delicious. And especially if you got somebody who's like really, really worried, when you get like a little practice in and a little finesse, if you get all the cheese on top, you don't see the veggies. Who wants the taste test?
Me!
All right. Okay, so let's get some forks and some stuff and give us your honest opinion. What do you guys think? You like it? Yeah? What do you think?
Can I go in the freezer too?
Look, she's so excited. Oh, yay! Hazy wants to tell me
Oh,
it's
yeah.
good.
Baby, trying to taste test.
Veggies in here. It's so good.
Are you gonna try it?
I don't know. All right, well, while Hazy's making up her mind, I want to just take a moment and say thank you all so much for checking out our video. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you next time. Am I forgetting anything?
If you wanna see more of these recipes, like, subscribe, and hit the bell button.
All right, thanks very much. Bye-bye.